fictional epic about the strength of the familial bond his characters have to their Basque history. Guernica follows three brothers from their abandoned childhood in the Basque region of northern Spain, culminating in the destructive bombing of the town Guernica during the Spanish Civil War. Each brother finds his calling and provides his own addition to the history of the region. Central to the story is the unconditional love between Miren, the daughter of the oldest brother, and Miguel. As a fellow committee member wrote, this remarkably researched book is a humane and thoughtful narrative of genuinely good people in impossible circumstances. This is Dave Boling's first novel. Dave Boling is a journalist currently writing for the News Tribune in Tacoma, Washington. Please join me in welcoming Dave Boling.
Funny, I didn't have dogs or buffaloes in my book. The only animals were blown to bits or eaten. I would especially like to thank the awards committee for showing such good taste in literary. My agent told me that I should never tell my story because it's pretty unusual. 3 years ago, a little over 3 years ago, I could sense that there might be some problems in the newspaper business, and I thought it might be time that I should start hedging my bets. And a friend said, well, you know, you could, why don't you try teaching journalism? You've got a good reputation. You've done it for a number of years. And I thought, well, what a hypocrite I would be to try to teach kids how to get into a business that was so bad that I was worried I had to get out of it. And so I sat down and I thought, you know, I'll give fiction a try. And it really wasn't much more than that. I decided I wanted to see if I had the discipline to take on a big project. And whether I had the aptitude for it or not was something secondary. And with some good help and a lot of hard work, found an agent, found a publisher, and it came together like nobody's business. And I was, if there is a life lesson in it, I was in my 50s looking for something to do. And if anybody has an itch to try something, I am proof that it can be done. Give it an effort. It's never too late, or too improbable a task. One of the great things has been meeting so many new folks. I've been struck by the passion of booksellers. I go into places now and visit with the booksellers and try to strike up conversations. And sometimes I hear they're so eager to get the books into the right hands. And one lady I saw was practically interviewing a customer, and just to make sure she was going to get this right book placed. And it struck me that you guys are like little adoption agents. You're trying to find these books just perfect, loving home. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. I would hope that if you haven't read my book, you would. Maybe find that there are some big themes and some messages in there that are important these days, and maybe recommend it, put it on a shelf where people might be inclined to buy it, because I don't know when my next paycheck is coming in the newspaper business. So for me, as a first-try novelist, to be standing here, I know there's many, many great writers out there who are doing good works, and for me to be here and get this honor is really a privilege, and for which I am truly and sincerely thankful. So it won't make up for not getting the Heisman. But I had meant to donate this, to sign this over to Northwest Literacy Foundation because I thought it would be the perfect cause. However, again, since I don't know if I'm going to be employed in the long term, the little readers are going to have to split it with me.